Hello everyone, Jay here, calling from a very foggy San Francisco, as you can see, on the roof of the LinkedIn Corporation with Devin Banerjee, who is the Senior Editor of Financial Services here at LinkedIn. Now, Devin has a very unique perspective because within his role at LinkedIn, he gets to see the most interesting trends in finance and business and really see what is happening in a way that other people don't get to see, right? So my question for you, Devin, is from your unique vantage point, what is the most interesting trend that you see in big business, in industry, from a sustainability perspective?
Well, Jay, I would say we're seeing three groups really talk about sustainability increasingly. Those are investors, consumers, and employees. I'll start with employees. Part of what my team does here at LinkedIn is feature trending conversations on the platform. And some of the most interesting ones to me are when we see employees standing up to talk about values they care about, and more importantly, values they want to see in their employers. And you've probably seen some of these surveys, Jay. 75% of millennials today in the US take into account a company's commitments to environmental sustainability and social issues when considering where to work. Similarly, 75% of millennials would actually take a pay cut to leave their employer to work for an employer that's more environmentally minded and socially minded. So these are really powerful trends that companies, employers have to pay attention to, especially in this tight labor market today where employees really have the choice. Among consumers, we see similar studies. Almost half of US consumers would change their consumption and their spending habits to be more environmentally beneficial. More than half of millennials here in the US say they would forego shopping with a brand, even a brand they've cared about for years, to instead shop in a more environmentally conscious way. So again, a very strong voice that companies have to pay attention to. And then investors. I spend most of my time speaking with investment professionals, CIOs, chief investment officers, and their list of priorities has been radically reshaped, even in just the past year or two, as ESG has climbed up that list of priorities on their agenda. One of the most interesting people I've probably ever interviewed in my dozen years as a journalist is the head of Norwegian's sovereign wealth fund. He oversees the direction of over $1 trillion in assets, and to hear him talk about the opportunity for him, even the responsibility for him to take an activist approach with companies in which he's invested. I think they're invested in 1.5% of global equities and 2.5% of European equities, is really fascinating. I think that's an irreversible trend. And candidly, here in the US, we're a bit behind even the Nordics and the Europeans, even the Australians and Canadians in terms of asset owners, pools of capital, taking ESG considerations into account. So I think this trend is only getting started.
I love it. And the thing that I love is that you've got companies that realize that their most important resources, their customers and their employees, are the ones that actually want this change.
Right.
So they have no choice but to listen. They are taking into consideration more environmental, more social considerations. And then finally, the investors that actually get to allocate the largest pools of capital towards companies, they're the ones pushing this level of change.
That's
and that's
absolutely
exciting.
True. Yeah.
So awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jay.
Cheers.